Hello, everybody. I gotta open this up. Hello. Oh my gosh, my hair. I'm not even ready at all. Oh, I'm all disheveled and should have looked in a mirror before I started here. Well, everybody, thanks for checking out the stream today. It is weigh-in Wednesday, so if anybody has any weigh-ins or anything that they want to share, that would be great. Awesome. Pigeon is checking in. Look at me go. I finally made it to one. Way to go. Awesome. It's great to see you. I hope things have been going well since we last talked to you. I know you had been doing really good with everything. So, like I said, I hope things are going well. I will get on the scale here. I believe the 363.4 was where it says current weight. I believe that was the weight at the end of my fast on Friday. I had weighed in on Monday. I think I was 362.8. So we'll see where I'm at today. Let me get on the scale. All right, so we're 363 right on it. Carrie stopping in saying, hey, hi, Carrie. All right, let's see. So since Friday, when I ended my fast, I have lost 0.4 of a pound, which is cool. I kind of talked about that a little bit Monday when I came in and I weighed in, and I was a little bit lighter than I am now. That we had a pretty busy weekend, so I was unable uh, to really get a full like refeed in or start eating full meals, and so it's been going better as far as that goes. The last, yesterday, and then this morning, I really just kind of went to um I ended up having a smoothie just like I was having right before my fast. Like I kind of made the smoothie, and then I added kind of some extra greens and some extra to kind of get it close to, 3/4 of a liter probably of, however many ounces that equates to. Bolt's checking in here saying he is up 1 pound for the week. And that he says he knows he has to do better. You're keeping on track of it, and you're staying aware of it. Like for me, how many years did I gain a pound a week? And I didn't know. I mean, I probably gained 2 pounds a week many weeks, but I know you had been having some difficulties, so just keep working at it. Again, we've talked about it many times in the past. This is all, all of us have to find our own plan that works for us and our own kind of things that work for us. So I hope you do get back on track with that soon. With this though, like I said, I kind of went back to kind of a big meal this morning for breakfast. I'm looking forward to having a big dinner today. I hope we'll see what we're having. Um, I imagine we're having something new because I keep doing that. One of these days I'm going to switch the camera back around here because it's a lot more comfortable for me to sit this way and look at my stuff. But anyways, uh so yeah, I'm looking forward to having a big dinner tonight. I know we were kind of going through the last of what we had left over of the soup we had Monday yesterday, so I'm looking forward to that. um it's been just a crazy few days with work and just getting stuff done. Lentil soup is what it is. Is that what we're having for dinner? Is more lentil soup? I guess that's fine. That's kind of part of the diet or something that is yeah, it's just part of it. I mean, we make food that we make large batches of food that end up lasting us for multiple days. I know Carrie and Bolt were kind of, Bolt might have said something a couple days ago, but Carrie was saying something about having some fresh food that we had in the cupboards go bad before we had a chance to use it. So, um, I don't know. That's kind of sucks, but yeah, I don't know. So um, with the diet and everything, it's I'm feeling great. Um, it's interesting to see people are and salad. Yeah, we can have a salad. That's easy. Did you eat all the spinach? Because you told me not to eat the spinach because you were going to eat it all for lunch. So we'll see if there's any spinach left for a salad. Um, so the thing I was going to talk about was just um, the for me talking about the diet. I talk about it a lot here. Carrie gets to listen to me talk about it, and really, it's becoming um, more of a topic of discussion, throughout my life, or has been here for the last few weeks or few months. But yesterday I saw a friend of mine that I hadn't seen for a while, and like they might have last time they saw me, I might have been this weight. Like they might have not even known that I had gained a bunch of weight and then lost a bunch of weight, uh, or got, where I'm at now, I guess. And I've always been a bigger guy, and they're kind of, not huge, but bigger than average, I suppose. And it was interesting to talk to him because he was talking about getting on his diet, and kind of unsolicited, like, and I was kind of like, well, I just throw this out there. Um, I'm not gonna preach to you about it, but I kind of, showed him where I was, kind of my most recent before and after kind of photo, just to kind of be like, it's uh and the other part is he's a big hunter, and so he does a lot of hunting and fishing, both very big parts of his life. So um you know I was very much hesitant to even kind of push into talking about it, because I know that the way I eat isn't the way that he has eaten in the past, or and I kind of, like I said, I told him I wasn't going to preach about it. I just, this is what I was doing. I switched to a whole food plant-based diet, wasn't eating any of the um wasn't eating any animal protein at all, and he kind of made a comment at first about it, because he's, I mean, I was at his place. He's got stuffed animals all over his garage, like he's a hunter. But I was really surprised, kind of as we talked, how much he was really open to the concept or the ideas. And I think that, some of the things I talked about, he resonated with him. And so it was kind of nice to have that conversation. Whether he does anything about it or doesn't, or keeps doing what he's doing, it's up to him. I hope, he succeeds in getting the weight off. Um, but, he, same problem I've had is recently he had success with a diet. He was down to a weight that he was happy with. He'd lost 50 or 60 pounds. Uh, but uh, he was on a diet that was a diet designed to lose weight. And so when he was getting happy with where he was, then he was, you cheat on the diet, or it gets tough to, especially when you're eating like a calorie restriction diet where you're eating a low volume, um, that um, it gets hard to maintain that for a long time. And so uh I think it's one of those things where he spiraled, and then he didn't catch himself until he kind of got back up to where he was. Carrie's saying he's also big into barbecue. Yeah, he loves smoking meats and doing, chickens and things like that. And um but there was things I talked to him about that like me and Carrie have talked about is that, it's like he loves to cook. He loves cooking, and even whether it's meats or he cooks vegetables and all this other stuff. But one of the things that me and Carrie have talked about recently with the diet is that every time we were counting calories before, or we were figuring out what, how many calories were in something that we were making, um, things like olive oil, we weren't adding in to the calorie count. And with something like olive oil, it has such a high calorie volume that even having small amounts of it in your food ends up being a lot of calories. Like you don't think about, if you put 2 tablespoons on the pan, that you're consuming a quarter tablespoon of that, or however much gets absorbed into your food, and those are calories. And so when you're doing your calorie counting and you're counting just the weight of the item, or just based off of, but not the calories that are added from the preparation of it, um, was something I know kind of when I talked about that, he was kind of, that kind of resonated with him, or he was like, yeah, there's a lot of things like that that you just, um, and it adds up. So, but it was nice to have an open conversation with him, and like I said, be from a completely different camp. I mean, I've done the high protein, low carb diets, and they're great at losing weight, but I just don't know that I can maintain that kind of diet. And like I said to him, and I've said in the past, it's the meats aren't the tough part to get rid of. It's the dairy, um it's the cheeses and those things like that that are really tough to give up with the animal proteins, and the eggs. It seems like simple things, but so yeah, like I said, it was nice to have that conversation, and it'll be cool if he finds inspiration from my weight loss in any way. Let's see. As far as new stuff goes, I still haven't finished the book. I've just kind of been putting it off. It's been like I said, I just kind of been listening to music and doing some research into some stuff for work that has been taking up more of my time, um, than reading the book. And then I'm also uh, waiting to decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to start reading another book or take a break from reading books, or what I'm, like I said, what I'm going to do as far as that goes. Uh, I'm not going to have a whole lot more here today. If anybody has any questions, throw them up there. I'd love to help you. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe down below, turn on notifications. I have an Instagram account as well that is at Fasting. That is FAHSTING. It's on the screen right there. There's a Discord as well that I have the link on the description below, that you can click that link. It'll be active for a week. We kind of, there's a bunch of different areas in there. Love having people kind of get in there, let us know how um, they're doing with their diets, if they're having any struggles, if they're, what they're learning. Um, Awesome saying he's glad he finally got to catch one. Sorry, it wasn't a longer one. Work is starting to slow down, so he should be able to get more active in here again. That's cool. That's awesome. I'd love to, I love having people hang out and let us know how we're going. Are things going well for you? Awesome. I guess that would be the only, I'd love to know that things are going well. Let's see. I know with work getting busy, that can make it difficult to focus on your diet sometimes. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of everything I got here for today. I'll let you know how things go between now and tomorrow. I'm gonna get on tomorrow. I'll be on Friday, and keep doing this. But I just wanted to get on, check in, get my weight in, down zero 0.4 from Friday, which is awesome considering I was completely on an empty stomach on Friday, and now I'm pretty much getting to a full refeed state. I won't the I won't weigh in again until next Wednesday at this point, just to have kind of the week to see what kind of weight loss we have. Awesome saying so far he's doing good. He did gain a bunch of weight after doing a big cheat day, but now you're back down to 276. That's great. Um, and so awesome. If I guess you haven't been on before or seen these before, he's lost over 100 pounds. He he's eating a low calorie diet, and he's been doing well with it. It is like you said, when sometimes it's difficult, and but he gets he's kept getting back on track, and he's doing well, so I'm really excited to see how well he ends up doing here. But for everybody else, I hope that your diets are going to go well, or your diets are going well. And if you have any questions, be sure to hit up the Discord or ask me on here. But I got some running to do today. So you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow.